As most people know, ICD-10 is replacing ICD-9. And you wonder how we got to ICD-10. Well, it is the 10th revision of the International Classification of Diseases. So that's where the magical name of ICD-10 came from. The biggest issue that members have to understand is that in that transition, as of October 1st, 2015, you will no longer be able to use ICD-9 diagnosis codes on dates of service after October 1st. One of the things that we've done better than I think any other medical association that's out there is try to educate our members about the change and about the proper coding and why it's important to do that. To that end, we've had numerous webinars that are all archived on apma.org. We've had multiple in-person seminars. We have another one coming up in Texas in September. So what we're trying to do is make sure that members understand the process and don't have an excuse not to learn ICD-10. If you don't learn ICD-10, you have two choices. You can go to a completely cash pay basis practice, or you can not get paid for what you're doing. So those are your two choices. Learn ICD-10 or cash practice or not get paid. The biggest resource that we have is the Coding Resource Center. This is an online program that's constantly updated that allows members and their staff to get answers to questions they may have about not only ICD-10 but about CPT coding and HCPCS coding. So the Coding Resource Center has a plethora of information. It's out there waiting for members to use. A lot of people still use super bills in their office, and we do in our office too. But in ICD-10, if you try to put all the new ICD-10 codes that apply to podiatry on a super bill, it could be quite difficult to read the super bill because the font would be so small. We've actually included a new electronic super bill in the Coding Resource Center that has the relevant ICD-10 codes on it. So we've done the work for you. All you have to do is go in there and download it and find it. The ICD-10 resource page has lots of different things. It lists where the webinars are. It has links to the webinars, has links to when live seminars are coming up. It has links to CMS and to the private payers. Basically everything you need to know about coding and practice management is included on our ICD-10 page as well as within the health practice and policy page. I get lots of members that ask me at meetings, what do I do? I haven't prepared, what do I need to do now? So the first thing that I would do is go back and start at the beginning of the webinars. Each webinar is about 45 minutes long and it has a Q&A after the webinar. They're all archived. There's about 18 of them on the website. So you can go back and start at the beginning of those and you can learn most of the information you need to know from watching those webinars. Try to attend a live seminar if you can. The live seminars are important because you do get to ask questions and get your specific question answered. One of the other things is definitely subscribe to the Coding Resource Center. It's a very important resource and very important for our members, and it's the culmination of many years of work that we put in through it with the Health Policy and Practice Department. As your president, I appreciate the confidence that members have shown in me by electing me president of this association. My theme for this year has been Esse Quam Videre, which is the North Carolina state motto. It means to be rather than to seem. My goal for this entire year is to make sure that companies we deal with, organizations we deal with, legislators that we deal with, all understand who we are and what we are capable of doing in this generation. I want you to make sure, as a member of APMA, that you're proud to be a podiatrist and you're proud to show people that who we are and what we do are the best at foot and ankle care. Thank you.